So at work today, it's not. We have ComFux. That's not unusual for internet to go in and out sporadically for a few minutes.
Uh,
So it went out again today. I was like, oh, okay, so I'll give it a few minutes, whatever. But then I looked down and noticed my phone also, the Wi-Fi on it is out. So I'm like, oh, do we
oh.
have an actual outage? And I still give it like 5 minutes, nothing. So I go to my boss. I'm like, you have internet? He's like, yeah. He's like, you have Wi-Fi? Yeah. I'm like, what the fuck? So I go get IT. And I'm like, hey, something weird's going on. I told him what's going on. He's like, that's really weird. I'm like, I know. It's like, I can't connect to Wi-Fi or a landline on the laptop, and I can't connect to Wi-Fi on my phone. And of course, so we each individually have our own like port, and
hmm
so he runs back. He's like, let me go check your port out and back in the server room, see what's going on. It's like, it shows it has internet, but then when he gets back into my office, he's like, no, I don't have Wi-Fi on my phone. I'm like, see? The boogeyman. Ultimately, it just turned out we don't know what the issue was with Wi-Fi. It was spotty for some people for some reason, but the connection port on my laptop's going bad.
Mm.
So he's like, I guess I have to buy a new laptop. I'm like, yay, new PC. I'm like, it's like 4 years old.
Firestar, no Firestar, we are not doing Planet Crafter tonight.
No.
We really want to try 2v8. We love playing it, and we know it goes away real soon here.
But if
We
it's a long ass lobby,
we may suck it up, we may not,
it depends.
because we did have a really good game that last game,
We did. But to be
and
fair,
then we
I
went
think we got some
someplace else.
noobs. Like,
Well,
I think the game
listen,
threw
I'll
us a
take
bone.
whatever we get.
I know.
I'll take whatever we can get. You want to give me noobs over friggin' like 4 years worth of hours players? That's great.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, shit. I don't need no uh, pro survivors in our lobbies.
Right. So if you're a horror fan, you like horror movies and stuff like that, there
Hmm.
is a series that's on Netflix. It's been out for a minute. It's been out for a couple years actually. It's called Fear Street. The
Okay.
original episodes, they had three different parts to it. They just released the fourth part this year. The first three were phenomenal. I mean, I liked it. They were definitely your classic 80s type slasher movie.
Ooh. It's
Yeah.
up my alley.
And yeah, and it starts off in, I believe, 1990, no, 1988
Nice.
is the first one, and then the second one goes to 1968, and then it goes to 1666. But the story, all it's like basically it could be one continuous movie. The way it goes and plays out, and it's really interesting.
Ooh, I like that. I might have to add it to my very, very long list of shows I need to watch.
Hmm
Ever growing. And if anyone wonders why it's ever growing, it's because I keep going back to TV shows I've watched before and I rewatch
hmm
them.
Yeah,
Supernatural, Stargate
I,
SG-1.
I think the newest one came out this year, and it's Fear Street Prom Queen. And it takes place, I believe, in 19. This one is 1988 because of the fact that it's the prom in 1988. So yes, you'd be looking at it going,
You
I
know,
remember those close.
every time, don't date us. Every time I think of prom with like early slasher movies, I immediately go to
Hmm
Carrie.
Yeah.
That was Homecoming, but still,
hmm
a little different. It was a prom, but it's still high school and horror. And Carrie the book was better than the movie in my opinion, but the movie's still not bad.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely.
But
And
that's on par
and
with
hello,
most Stephen
hello.
King shit.
Yeah. Well, Stephen King's written word is so much better than anything that was
Yeah.
adapted to movie. And then when they try to do more movies
Well,
involving him to be more invested into it and try to follow the wording better, they somehow still fuck it up.
I will.
Like the remake of The Shining.
Well, I was gonna say the original Shining was phenomenal,
Hmm
and Shawshank Redemption's phenomenal.
Hmm.
So those two, I think, are fantastic.
Christine was good too,
Okay, yes, Christine was great.
and Cujo.
Cujo was good. I still prefer the book with Cujo.
That's how I
Same with
am with the
Christine.
Stand.
Which are you talking about? The old
The
original series
original,
with
the
Gary
original
Sinise
series.
and
Hmm. I loved
okay,
it. I thought it was great,
I
and I
thought it was
like
great
it
too.
more than I like the remake. But the book was 1,000 times better.
You know, I got into the book because I was at a friend's house, and her mom was a bookworm. This was early '90s, and she was sitting there reading it. She was probably 3/4 of the way through, and if nobody's ever seen, it's paperback. So if nobody's ever seen Stephen King's The Stand book in paperback, fucker's like 3 to 4 inches thick. You start laughing because you knew exactly where I was going to go with this. It's a big book.
That may be the one book that can crush a cockroach. Next to War and Peace.
Yes, but
The Stand.
and so I was like, oh, what's that? Because I know it was Stephen King, and I started reading Stephen King like when I was like 8 7 8 years old, mid
Mhm.
'80s. When I was a kid. So I was like, ooh, what's that one? It's Stan. And she's like, oh, yeah, I love it. I started reading it this morning. I'm like, what? She goes, yeah, I'm almost done with it. I'm like, have you literally been sitting here all day reading the book? Yep. It's like, I gotta read it. Off to the library because computers and Kindles and shit didn't exist back then.
Mhm.
Was shorter, but if you get the uncut version, it's got 400 more.
Oh, shit. So the uncut version of The Stand is actually 1,152 pages.
Oh my god, it's like reading the George R.R. Martin novel.
Mm-hmm.
The Stand, there's a list here.
Yeah, it's pretty big too.
Mm-hmm.
To be fair,
Then
I-
don't.
I think the last two novels George R.R. Martin published of A Song of Fire and Ice, aka Game of
Dark
Thrones.
Towers.
Mhm.
Dark Towers.
Oh, she's still talking.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Dark Tower has some pretty big books in it too.
Yeah.
But
couple of Dark Towers.
let's see here. The last two novels he published were actually one novel to begin with, but the publisher made him split it into two because it was over 2,000 pages.
Oh, wow.
So one book is about one set of characters, and the other book's about another set of characters.
Hmm.
And then it ends with big spoilers: Jon Snow's death, and he hasn't written a book since. He says he'll still finish the books, but he's written a ton others in the meantime.
Well, after the release of the direwolves being cloned, he actually got to go over there and hold one. And he said it has reignited his passion for that series, and he's getting back to writing.
Better. I've long been waiting. Probably close to 15 years since the last novel was released.
I think
It's
HBO pulled the plug on the Snow
Yes, they did.
show.
Yes, they did. Which I'm fine with, because I wasn't quite sure what the hell they're going to do with that anyway.
Mm-mm.
If anything,
No.
I would love to see Arya's adventures, since she's going to unknown lands for her.
Yeah, I think Arya Adventures would be a lot better than
Snow, yeah.
Snow. No, back in the late 80s, early 90s, guys, when they decided they wanted to make miniseries for everything that was Stephen King, there were some really horrible ones, like Langoliers.
Oh my god, let's not talk about that.
Great story, phenomenal story.
Great book.
But when they put it onto a miniseries, it was still pretty decent until we actually saw what the Langoliers were. And then I went, oh, look, they stole Mario's enemies and put it in a movie. Hey, what, sir?
You know what other horrible adaptation was? And it wasn't. I don't think this was
Aminophis?
miniseries. Lawnmower Man.
Lawnmower Man was horrible too.
The book was slow, but by the time you got to the end of it, it was fantastic. Then I watched. I believe it was a movie. I was like, what the fuck's this shit? I think they had Jimmy Smits
Aminophis
in
was
it.
horrible too. And
You know what?
well,
The movie
Firestar,
Pet Cemetery wasn't bad.
that's true. The first
original.
Pet Cemetery wasn't
Yeah.
bad at all. And Firestar, just because you enjoyed it doesn't mean it was good. I enjoy really bad zombie movies and natural disaster movies. Doesn't mean they're any good.
I do enjoy really bad disaster movies. Natural disaster movies.
I mean,
I will
I
pick them
enjoyed
apart.
Sharknado,
Okay, you know, I did watch the
and
first
that was
Sharknado.
horrible. I watched all 4 of them
You were the one
Because
keeping it alive.
because I wanted to see exactly which guest stars they were bringing onto it every time.
You know, I think I
And
only
watching Al Roker get eaten by a shark was hilarious.
I watched the first one. I spent the entire time picking it apart, and not just like for storyline because it's meant to be absolutely ridiculous.
Mhm.
But I'm like, it's raining, but you can fucking sing the Rainmaker. Right beyond it, it's sunny and dry. I'm like, somebody didn't do the job well with the rain. You know, or
Speaking
you know,
of
shit like that.
Speaking of cheesy movie series that should have come to an end a long time ago, they're making a Tremors 5, and Kevin Bacon is back.
Oh, well, as long
And
as they
they
give
actually
tribute
have
to,
tentacles.
Poster has them.
The poster has the poster has the Tremors with tentacles.
that should have been a one and done movie. I don't give a shit.
The second one was good.
I didn't care.
I enjoyed I enjoyed the first 2, and then they really went off the rails and went back in time.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I didn't like the second one, and I
This is
really
gonna
didn't like the third one.
this is gonna be the one after this will be the first one after Bert dies.
Yeah, rest in peace, buddy.
Yeah, once they started mutating the Tremors and making them do really
Yes.
fucked up things,
Or
gas
running around.
blasters.
Yeah.
Yeah. They kind of went, yeah. I understand cheesiness, but one of our former employees from the video store kept that series alive. He watched them faithfully anytime they were on TV, bought them anytime they came out on DVD. I'm like, okay, cool.
He was the one.
I'll watch them when I'm bored and there's nothing else to watch.
If I'm bored and there's nothing else to watch, I'm putting on something Star Wars. That isn't Episode 2 or Solo.
I came across this channel. Which Star Wars? Well, the best Star Wars is Empire Strikes
Empire.
Back.
Yeah.
You can fight us if you want to, but you'll lose.
Yeah.
Oh my God, we're in a match. I don't even care where we're going, guys.
I don't care.
Guides. Yeah, okay, cool, whatever.
Whatever. That was a little quicker than last time.
Yep.
Yeah,
We did
about 5
14
minutes. Yeah.
Yep. I have seen every Star Wars that ever came out in the theater. So yeah, I'm really going to go ahead and
Same.
date myself.
Same, but
But I
I
don't
will
care.
say 4, 5, and 6, I saw when they re-released them in theaters because I was too young.
Hmm.
I wasn't born for the first one, but the second and third, I was still too young.
I saw the first one about a year after it was in the theaters. I went to see it and then fell in love with it. And my mother took me to go and see Empire, me and my brother to see Empire in a drive-in.
Oh, nice. To be fair, Empire was my least liked movie as a kid because I didn't understand it.
Mhm.
And that's typical. But when the movie's re-released, I haven't watched Empire in years. I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna go watch Empire. I'm like, oh shit, yes, I'm gonna go watch Empire. It's fucking Star Wars. I watched it. I'm like, oh, I've been so lost, but I'm found.
Hmm.
This movie's phenomenal. It's brilliant.
There's literally a short that I saw the other day, and I meant to share it in Discord, where
Mhm.
they lined up all the movies and put the titles in the appropriate places. Like the very first episode one should have been called Skywalker: The Rise of Skywalker,
Ah,
and go from there. Okay, where you at? You're close by. I hear you. There you are.
okay, you're going that way. I'm gonna go the other way. Did I just see somebody over here? Yep. You're a killer.
Oh my God, there's like 7 of them here.
Coming.
They all scattered like cockroaches. Oh, she's gonna loop me around this god pallet.
Yep.
Got her.
Very nice. Oh my god, they're all at Killer. At Killer Shack.
Okay.
And they scattered. And they're pre-throwing pallets for no reason. And I got him again. This one loves to pre-throw pallets.
Where you going, Bill?
What's up? Where you going, David? Oh, damn. I was hoping she
You
would
got
come out.
her? I got the other one.
Yeah, I got her.
He's gonna drop the cat pallet.
She's coming to shack as well. Nope. Hi, Bill.
Alright, I'm gonna go kick the generator. He's almost has done up here.
All right. Good for you. There's somebody running around back here.
Yeah, it's a Meg.
All right, I'm gonna check the other shit then.
Oh, I missed her.
Dwight, we gotta have this conversation. Where are you going?
Mm-mm.
Yoink!
Nice.
Okay.
Where you going, Bill?
Hey, Bill. I got Bill.
Yep.
Yes.
He should be dead.
Catchers will be spawning. Oh, no, we still got 3 people.
Oh, Bill's not dead.
Oh.
I got Bill and Dwight.
Coming over. Hi, Dwight. Nothing personal. There can only be one Dwight. Dwight should be dead. Hi, Bill.
All right, Hatch.
Yep. Oh. They're inside? They're both over here at Killer Shack.
Yep.
She just stopped and took it like a woman. I appreciate that. Respect.
She escaped.
Oh, damn. That's alright. GG's.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody just left.
That's all right. They can just leave.
Yeah.
A 7K, not bad.
I'll take it.
And guys, why fix what isn't broken? This is still one of the best combinations we've ever played.
Yeah.
Unless you want to play somebody else.
I am fine with Spirit. I'm enjoying her quite immensely.
Mm-hmm.
So. Where are my compression gloves? There they are. I could have sworn I readied up, but okay.
All my
I-
dailies are done.
I did it in my head.
And milestones. I still need 11 more generators to break.
I'm not even looking. What I get's what I get.
Need to hook another 11 survivors. $2B8. What do I need here? Complete 4 of quests for 2B. Break 30 generators. Yeah. Complete 5 trials. Okay. Disturb 20 crows. I need one more fucking. Play as Oni for one trial.
Ugh. I've actually never played Oni.
Oni's a pain because of the fact that, you got to use his power,
Right.
but it's not something that is easily used. Like, it fires you like a jet rocket attached to your ass, and you have, but it steers like an old
Old Buick?
Chevy pickup truck
Oh, that too.
with manual steering.
Oh.
And guys, before anyone in any chat says all steering is manual, no.
No.
There is a big difference between manual steering and the steering that we deal with today, also known as power steering.
Just think of your car today without power steering. And you know that happens because you're like, holy shit, I have a very hard time steering my car. I need my entire upper body to steer it. There you go. Manual steering.
That was manual steering. Now, imagine doing that with a 3-speed on the column.
Ooh.
and
Yeah,
your
no.
shifter breaks, and you have to use a screwdriver.
Screwdriver. Yes. Fantastic.
Yeah, that was fun.
I thankfully never got tortured with that.
Mm.
But oh man, did I hear the stories from like my dad.
I
Well, not to mention too,
purchased
growing up with a friend, they had this
a.
old truck
Mm,
that was manual steering,
mm.
and it was a 5-speed.
Yeah, I
Oh,
purchased a van, because back in the day, vans were cool,
yeah,
and my van didn't have any back seats because of the fact it was an old work van.
yeah, okay.
So I made seats in there. But anyway, it was 3-speed on the column, and the shifter just broke one day, and I was like, how the fuck am I going to get home? So I was like, oh wait, let me try this and use a screwdriver. Well, yeah, at some point in time during the course of the year and a half I owned it, the power steering pump went out.
Ugh.
Yep.
You got it.
Yep. So you gotta. Yep. Okay, we know you're old already. Fuck you, Firestar. I know I'm old. I wear my old with a badge of honor.
Damn straight.
And Firestar, if you're calling me old, are you calling wifey old? I'm pretty sure that's not a good idea.
Ooh, yeah.
See,
Wifey's
she'll
older.
fight you. She'll fight you.
Take you down. I got a head on my cane.
Damn straight.
And now there's all crickets. He's trying to think of a good comeback. I know him. Either that or his better half smacked him.
Yeah, true, true, true.
Guys, next weekend, just so you know, I'll be flying solo.
Yep.
I don't know what the fuck I'm going to play, but I got a week to figure it out.
Plenty of time. To be fair, you've had longer than that.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
You'd ask Neo to hold your dentures, but you don't have them yet? So you're trying to say you're trying to fight with wifey? My money's on wifey. She got to put up an asshole like me, so I know she can take you. Your money's on wifey, too.
Oh yeah, so she's got him.
Even the person going to fight you, baby, said their money's on you. Well, while I'm waiting, I might as well see if I have a better outfit to put on them.
You know, I was just thinking that if I would have any more outfits for the spirit, which I would not have purchased any, as I very rarely purchase outfits in DBD.
Yeah. I don't purchase them. These are just ones that I've gotten as rewards for things.
Yeah.
I'll go with the Marsh Madness. I'll be camouflaged. Because the Wraith needs to be more camouflaged.
Oh yeah.
Why am I in Brute class anyway? Shouldn't I be in...
Nope, this is her
Shadow
only
class?
outfit. Let's give her
That makes more sense.
let's give her a bloody sword though. And a different head. I'm Fearmonger, which has been working great.
Well, I was wondering why I wasn't seeing people as often as I normally do when you're chasing and this and that, or making you be able to make you stealth. I realized I was in the wrong thing. Because technically, with Shadow, if you were close to each other and you're not in chase, you should go undetectable,
Right.
which will make things even worse for people as you grab them up off the thing. I was
I
really
hate
scared there for a minute.
I hate being yoinked when I'm doing a generator, but it's fun as fuck doing it as a killer. I don't get mad
I
about being
hate
yoinked either. But
I hate the fact that they took the ability to yoink as Wraith while you were cloaked. I mean, they
yeah,
did that
they did that a long time ago
a
though.
few years ago, but
Yeah.
that is what made Silent Bing Bong so fun.
Yes.
Or the ability to uncloak almost instantaneous as Silent Big Bong. They took that away too.
I've completed all dailies, so that's good.
Yep. Yeah, my dailies are done. Milestones are
They're coming along.
The Rift Pass is
Yeah, whatever.
Because one of them you can't do unless I play a real game. Carry a survivor for over 500 meters.
Yeah, see that?
Matter of fact, none of these I can do unless I'm playing a regular game. Or play a survivor.
Yep.
Succeed at 15 repair skill checks in a single trial. There are times that I get no skill checks
Yeah, no.
the entire time I'm doing things. That doesn't happen.
What happens is when you need them, they don't pop up. You're like, come on, I need them. And when you don't need them, you just constantly get them.
Right.
I gave my spirit some glowy eyes, so maybe she'll scare some people when she comes out of her phase walk.
Instill fear.
Yeah. Hey, boo.
What's super frustrating, Neo, is when we used to play this on PlayStation, and we're trying to do a skill check, and our controller dies. That's super frustrating.
We're gonna chase. Oh shit.
And the controller dies, and you just stop.
Yep.
Unlike on PC, when you lag out and you keep on moving
True.
in a straight line.
In a very straight line.
I felt so bad for that Dwight and Bill in that last match, because they must be friends because they work together all the time.
Yeah.
And like one time, you kicked the generator, and as you kick the generator, I turned and looked, and both of their R's are ducked down next to another generator. I'm like, oh.
Well, that's what happened.
Sorry,
That's exactly what happened to
guys.
me. I kicked a generator, and I looked over. They were both there, squat next to a generator. I'm like, oh, come on. I think some of these players don't play killer and realize the kicking the generators so we can see them.
But nobody repaired or lifted up any pallets. I was kind of impressed, considering the one chick was pre-dropping every pallet.
Yeah. Actually, a couple of them showed back up. Didn't somebody drop the God pallet at Killer Shack for you?
No,
No? I thought you said God pallet was gone.
there was another god pallet.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it was like this long ass loop. No matter how much I tried to catch her, I couldn't catch her, and she screwed up and got herself stuck on a rock.
Yes, that's a me thing. I'm doing so well. Oh, fuck, a rock. A wall. Mistakes are made, and I'm going down.
For those people who wanted to play and are upset that Friday the 13th servers closed down, there is a revival coming. It's not going to be Gun. It's Gun sold it to someone else, but they actually have all licensing rights to create this game. So there will be a new Friday the 13th game coming.
Ooh. It better come with all the bugs and the quirks as the last one.
As long as they bring the New York map in like they did for the mods for the last game, it'll be fucking phenomenal. I want to be Jason chasing people through the sewers in New York.
I would
Which
say
is a horrible
shocking,
movie.
but I'm not surprised.
It was a horrible movie, but hey. I mean, I'm assuming, you saw that one, right?
Unfortunately.
Okay. There was the scene in there where the boxer was boxing Jason.
Oh, God. Yeah, let's not talk about that.
Literally, a woman stood up in the middle of the movie theater at the top of her lungs, screamed, "Knock his head off, Jason." And just as he did that, just as she said that, he did it.
He did
I
it.
was like, that was awesome. That was worth coming to the theaters.
Just for that.
Just for that.
You know, there's only one movie I ever walked out on. Ever.
Okay.
It's M. Night Shyamalan's Avatar.
I've never seen any of his in the theater. So
I used to when I loved his shit to begin with. I saw Signs in the theater. I did see The Village. That was alright.
but all his movies became basically a meme. I mean,
It did.
as soon as you even saw his name, and they're like, "Oh, never mind. There's going to be some bizarre twist at the end."
Well, yeah, you just see that, but I was like, oh, it's gonna be good. And then it's kind of, to me, the downturn was starting with the Village.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't horrible, but it wasn't fantastic either. And then he did Avatar.
Never
The
saw
Last
that one.
Airbender. It is absolutely horrific.
He did the Avatar Last Airbender, and he somehow still is able to make movies. When he destroyed it, that's
absolutely
crazy.
It is that bad. Yeah.
It's your second unfavorite map.
Yeah, I know. Oh, hello. Oh, hello, guys. Wraith just kind of popped out and said, hi, how you do? Pre-dropping pallets. Here we go. Nice. Oh my god. She went to the shitter? That's hilarious.
What are you doing, Dwight?
Oh my god. I missed Bill. How did I fuck that up? That guy won't let me get out, okay? Okay, Bill. I don't know what the hell's going on with this shit. Oh shit.
Come to the middle of the house. Nope, changed their mind.
Okay. Someone going over this direction. Surprised you didn't take that loop. What? Pretty good.
Oh, they're speed running.
Yes. Well done. That's a me thing.
No Fang.
What was that?
They dropped the smoke bomb.
Oh, yeah.
Did her no good because I didn't lose track of her. All right, Bill's going to the killer shack.
In the house. There's a bunch here. I'm heading upstairs.
All right.
Guess not.
Dumbass.
Jeez.
I
did
saw
that.
that coming.
Yeah, they did that well. Good on you.
Gate.
Nobody in this gate.
Dwight, they're all right here.
Yep.
They're all right at the gate. Dwight's gonna get away because of that speed burst. Yeah, we got one kill.
Yeah.
Wait, where's Fang at?
No idea.
She's been hiding on that.
There she goes.
There she goes. She's back. You win some, you lose some, and that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all GG's when they own us.
Yeah. Now GG's if I win or lose.
Mm-hmm.
Unless I just don't feel like GGing in general.
You know what? Hold on. I'm going to unready.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to switch.
Yeah, nice.
There we go. See if that actually takes this time. Because the last time I switched, I was still readied up. Let's see what Bunny Legion can do. I think with a 2v8 and then bringing Nemi in, they should have given him 4 zombies instead of just 2.
Yeah.
God, she breathes heavy.
Well, Spirit's not any quieter.
So I clicked the play Mori button, and I just watched the Bunny Legion Mori my Meg. All right, I say next time they should bring Demigorgon and the Xenomorph.
Ooh, I guess Demo's considered an alien. It's not really of Earth. I mean, it's of a different dimension.
Well, and they can both traverse underground.
Oh, love to play some Demi. I haven't played Demo Googly in a while.
You figure with the new season of, well, the final season of Stranger Things coming out probably in November, they should show some love.
Especially since they got the license back.
Mm-hmm. They probably got the license back because they know that they actually lost money with this whole
Yeah.
production fiasco they went through, and it being pushed back and pushed back and pushed back. And for a while there, I was thinking we were going to see them as grandparents by the time we got back to to it.
I mean, obviously we don't know the goings on with it, but I would think any smart executive in film or TV, if you're going to do a show about kids, it needs to go kind of fast if you're going to have several seasons, or be prepared to do time jumps along with to stay with their age.
Well, they are. I do know from the information that has been put out about this last season, they are doing at least a 1-year time jump. So
Yeah.
yay. I don't mind time jumps if they make sense.
Correct.
In this case, it has to make sense because neither Finn nor Miley Bobby Brown look young enough to be their parts anymore. So
No shit.
and I haven't seen the rest of them to really know what they look like. I mean, I'm pretty sure, Steve still looks like Steve. Jonathan still looks like Jonathan.
Probably.
I just hope that for the 8 episodes they have coming in, they do something that brings back or acknowledges Eddie.
That death still pisses me off.
One of the most epic scenes in that show. Him jamming to Metallica.
As soon as he started playing Master of Puppets, one, I said, fuck, it's Metallica. 2, it's Master of Puppets, and how appropriate is that for what's going on? But then I'm like, they're going to
then the realization hit you.
They're going to kill him. Like, you dicks.
That's what I went to. I'm like, man, this is epic. Yeah, he's doing great. Oh, you son of a
bitch.
I know what you're doing.
And it's like, we don't get many awesome metal characters in shows or movies or anything.
Not that live.
Exactly. And I was really hoping Eddie would live to at least see the series finale. I mean, if he dies at the end of the last season, fine. That's but he survived. I think that was one death that pissed a lot of people off.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, especially when 11 was going through his music.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, what kind of crap is this? It's music. Iron Maiden. I can't remember what he had. Iron Maiden, Metallica.
Iron Maiden, Metallica, Megadeth, AC/DC.
Yes.
He had the entire collection of Metalhead's 80s wet dream music at his disposal.
What is this? It's music. It's not music. Yes, it is.
What about Blondie? And she just started listing off things like Blondie and
Madonna,
Olivia Newton-John, Madonna. I was like, that's not music.
No. I was like, yeah.
I mean, it was music. Hold on, let me before I offend anybody. That was music. It just wasn't good music.
I do like some of Madonna's stuff, but not early to mid 80s. I mean, her rolling around singing like a virgin on the MTV music,
Right.
Music Awards still, it's classic, I guess, but I never cared for the song.
Oh, and those are people who are Spider-Man fans. I don't know if you've seen the Disney announcement during their DisneyCon thing they did. There is a new Spider-Man coming out. There has to be because we still have Secret Wars to deal with. But Tom Holland has another trilogy coming out.
Mister, I'm done with Spider-Man. Then Marvel's like, we'll give you money. I'm back with Spider-Man.
He said he was done with Spider-Man if the story didn't make sense.
That's true, he did say that. So I'm presuming the story makes sense, at least to him.
Yeah, yeah. And the girl who plays Mad Max in Stranger Things is actually going to be in it too. And they're thinking she's going to be, for anybody who knows Spider-Man, you'll understand the reference. She's going to be Mayday Parker.
Oh.
Which, if you don't know who she is, Mayday Parker is Peter Parker from another dimension's daughter. I mean, more particular, Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man.
Tobey Maguire popping out the kiddos.
Mm-hmm. I think it's called New Day. I think that's what it's called, Firestar. Don't quote me on it. And they change the damn titles so often, it's not even funny.
If they say
But
it's called New Days, probably that's just a cover. It's not the actual title.
Mm-hmm.
But
I doubt we're going to see any more crossovers with Andrew Garfield or Toby, at least until Secret Wars.
to be fair, though, I'm surprised Marvel still wants him with how many times he accidentally let something leak.
Oh shit! That boy is the master of spoilers.
When he literally has a babysitter, he used to have babysitters with him when he did interviews. Kind of like, nope, don't say nothing.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they even like, Sadea, you need to watch him. You need to make sure he doesn't open his mouth. And now he only gets scripts that have his lines on it, nothing else.
Yeah. Lunch for my 21-year-old husband at 5 a.m. as an 18-year-old teen mom to 2-year-old twins.
What? I almost bought Dino Nuggets.
I buy those occasionally. If they're
Me
on
too.
sale. Last time I got nuggets, I think I still have some up there, just regular nuggets, just because they were on sale for the big package for like $3.99. Not the dino, the regular. So sorry, dinos. $7.99 or $3.99. I'm going $3.99.
I love me some Dino Nuggets, and it's all the fucking Clarion's fault when I worked there. Because we used to buy them and put them out for Sunday brunch for the kids. Yep. The staff ate more of them than the kids did. But they're just so good.
Yeah.
I don't know why. They're just good.
Yeah, guys. Tell you what, the secret of a restaurant, the employees eat a shit ton in the back.
Mm-hmm.
Especially
Even when they say, you're not supposed to eat on the line.
and everybody with their mouth full.
Yeah.
And the
You
person
tell a
telling
bunch
you
of
not,
hungry cooks.
and you tell the person telling them don't eat on the line has a full mouth. Don't eat on the line.
That's the same person who's getting a free dinner because, he's a manager.
No shit. I did see another video. The girl's like, I'm a 23-year-old with a 17-year-old son. So I'm like, okay, there's context here, 'cause I sure as hell know she didn't birth no kid that young.
Yeah, that math made no sense.
Well, the other one makes no sense. Well, a lot of people point out, like, is your math mathin'? My math's mathin'. I mean, they're adults now, but But her boyfriend she was dating at a time had a younger brother, and the parents unfortunately passed away unexpectedly. So instead of having him go into the system, they went to the court and fought for the court to, because I believe they both were like 19-ish at the time, 20. And this guy was like 15, 16. And they went to court and got fought for custody, and they got it.
Hmm.
So she even though it's technically her brother-in-law, she considers him, because they did officially, quote unquote, adopt in a way. She calls him her son.
Okay.
So okay, that makes sense. There was another one too, like I'm a 27-year-old grandparent. I'm like, context. Kind of same thing. Like he had a younger cousin or niece maybe, that ended up pregnant like at 15 or something, 16.
Mm-hmm.
Got kicked out. He took her in, adopted her. And so her kid ended up being his grandkid.
Makes sense.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, with content, see, that makes perfect sense.
Yeah, but if you're telling me
With-
my 21-year-old husband, I'm 18, we're married with 2-year-old kids. And to be fair, they're not that far apart in age. It's just how it
He was
started.
still over the age of 18.
They're over 18 now, yeah.
He was still over the age of 18.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, back then, yes, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
She wasn't. And, my dad and my stepmom are 11 or 13 years apart, I can't remember. But they met in their 30s. Well, his sister. So it wasn't like... I care less. There could be a huge age gap, but I don't care, as long as everybody's an adult. That's a key word. Adult. Don't give us a shitty map. Don't give us a shitty map.
Oh, come on. Now, because you said that, we're getting a shitty map.
Nope, it's already preloaded. I have nothing to do with it.
I don't know. It's taking a minute to load.
It is. I'm getting scared. Don't boot us out.
I mean, the little bar's not even moving.
Nope.
Someone didn't load in.
Nope. God damn it. Oh, nice.
Holy shit. Oh, hold on. Not yet. Not yet. Let's make sure that everyone's here. Looks like it.
Looks like it. I'm like, why can't I hear you? That's right. You're playing Legion, not Wraith. Hi.
Damn it.
You snuck in a locker after I kicked the gen. Okay. Oh, what's up, my guy? You look a little injured. Yeah, it happens, my guy. Oh, you're right there.
Yep.
Oh, so I couldn't find her.
Oh.
Uh, it wouldn't let me yoink.
Oh my God, they're all over here.
Yep.
Looky, looky. I need to get some hooks. Damn.
Nice. Very nice.
You want to play ring around the thing? That's fine.
Yep.
We're gonna internally loot me. Oh, you got greedy.
thought I heard you. Okay. I heard him over here on the generator. Right.
Yo, they just speed ran.
Yeah.
Where'd she go? I lost her. Mm-hmm. This person's hiding in the corner here like I don't see them.
Oops.
Oh, I'm
bad.
sorry.
Really?
Did they just bot up? Hey, we
Yeah.
did get a bot. I got two of them over here with me. You're on the other side of the map, though.
His scratch marks just fucking disappeared. Oh, there you are. I hear you. Oh my god. I'm getting juked. Bullshit, that was a hit. This guy's wasting my time.
Bye, Jane. Oh, I was gonna say, Jane should be dead. And now you're dead.
They're not at this door. If you're going over there, go back to the other one.
She died on hook
Nice.
because the other two ran out. technically, that should have been last game. Because it's going to take
Yeah.
about 14 minutes to get going, and it's already 9 o'clock. So,
I didn't even notice it was 9 o'clock.
yeah. Hey, at least we got 4 games in, 3 games in.
We got 4 games, I think.
Yeah, that was a pretty decent night then.
Or 3, maybe 3. We had Coldwind. We had Circus. We had 3. And then we had Legion's map.
Yeah.
Right? Well, whatever.
Yes. Yeah, it wasn't still bad. I mean, two with Wraith, 1 with Legion. Yeah, 3.
Yeah.
All right, do our thing.
Alright guys, that's it tonight. Thank you so much for coming out. Really appreciate it. We'll be back tomorrow night, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's what? Who knows? It's kind of whatever we feel like playing. Alright guys, thank you so much, and I'll see y'all later.